Namaste friends! Welcome to Ayurvedic Lifestyle Tips with Lala. In today's episode, we'll be going over the fundamentals of Ayurveda so that you can use this video as a reference point for the other videos that will come ahead. And hopefully some of the terminology will be making more sense to you. So Ayurveda is this incredible science that comes out of India. It's considered to be 5,000 years old, and it came through the ancient seers of India, the rishis, and they, through deep meditation and through the observation of nature, really had deep insights into the interconnectedness of things, and wrote down and gave us this manual for how to live life. Ayurveda is made up of two words, Ayus and Veda. Ayus meaning life, longevity, and Veda is translates to science. So that turns into life science. In Ayurveda, it's said that everything in the universe, whether inanimate or animate, is made up of the five elements, and that is earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And that's really important to understand because everything actually comes back to these five elements. Earth, as we can imagine, has just like earth outside, right? Soil. It's stable. It's solid. It's a little rough. Water is fluid. It's moist. It's cool. Fire is hot, and it's penetrating. It's sharp. And air is light, right? Like the air moving through space. It's light, it's cold, it can be dry. Think of a desert. The soil will get dry eventually from the air moving over it. And ether is sort of the space where all these are contained within. These five elements also show up in the physical structure as doshas, we call them. And in Ayurveda, these are bodily humors of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Vata, which is made up of air and ether, has those qualities that we just talked about. So cold, dry, rough, light. Pitta is made up of fire and water and is sharp and penetrating, but has that water so it doesn't completely burn out. And then we've got Kapha, which is made up of earth and water. So kind of like mud, right? It's got that grounded force. And how that shows up in the body is that's the stability, right? It's the structure of the body. It's the bones. It's also the lubrication of the joints. Pitta is more related to metabolism, to transformation, to digestion. And Vata is the connection between all this. It's how the air moves inside the body, how prana moves inside the body. In order to even sort of then apply Ayurveda into our life is to understand what is my constitution. And in Ayurveda, we look at it in this way, that we're born with an original constitution, a prakruti. And that is based on where your parents were at conception, and also your karmic stream that you have as an individual. So that turns into you as a unique little human being that comes in with a certain ratio of these bodily humors. For me, that is Vata Pitta. For most people, you have a predominant and then you have a secondary. So that's the Prakruti. And then Vikruti is where are we currently? So because of lifestyle, right, we have chosen different foods to eat throughout our life. Where have we chosen to live, in which environment? The partnerships, the job that we've chosen, all influences this constitution. So that is then our Vikruti. And so what we do as an Ayurvedic practitioner is help figure out what is your Vikruti. And how do we do that? We do that through the pulse. We do that through a long questionnaire to figure out how is your current digestion? How are you experiencing symptoms? Like the dry skin, like dry eyes, too quick of a digestion, you're feeling heavy, slow, sluggish, lethargic. Some of these things I'll go over in other videos so that you can see how we actually look at these things. That'll be very helpful to you so you can start reading these patterns and observe for yourself where you might be at. So, dear friends, if you would like more about how to incorporate Ayurveda easily into your life and start to feel the effects immediately, then keep watching my channel and stay tuned for more Ayurvedic lifestyle tips.